大家好，我是天然卷发，欢迎观看《天外世界》第11期。那么，既然都第11期了，我想开始加速这个主线的进度了。再不玩的话，我真的已经忘记这个主线剧情是什么了。对，我都已经忘记为啥来这个星球上了。既然都决定加快进度了，那这个路上遇到了杂兵，我这能不打就不打了，反正也没什么好东西啊。这个还是不要惹了。啊，队友，你们干嘛跟我惹事儿啊？哇，这速度掉的还蛮快的啊。我看他们快不行了，我还是先进去吧。这山洞还挺暗的。但《天外世界》这个游戏，它连个手电筒都没有给你设计，真的很蛋疼。你好歹给个枪设计一个灯吧。不过这里面倒是挺漂亮的，像萤火虫一样。蝙蝠，这蝙蝠会不会携带病毒啊？妈，反正我也不吃啊。那我把它们肉捡起来，以防有人吃野味啊！这小破地方的箱子居然需要55的开锁技能，而且必须是基础55点。哎，我就好奇了，它居然需要55点的话，那你那个附加的有个卵用啊！这洞里的怪物还挺不少的，能绕就绕啊！还有螳螂兽女王，这是……我操！哎，你们又开始了！我应该改一下这个队友的进攻方式，应该改成防守，不然他们老是主动打怪。这边也有，怕了，赶紧走。诶，这儿巨型螳螂兽女王，而且还有个人。哎，这是我第一次遇到这个巨型的。这种机会不多，肯定要干一架。先把他这个巨型的螳螂兽变成小虾米，就算是用这缩小枪，也没变小多少，纯粹是好玩。大姐，你们火力不足啊！你们这怎么回事？连枪都不用了？跟这种怪肯定是要保持距离打。咦？为什么打这个巨型的螳螂兽女王还是那种一般的壳子？之前那个塞巴斯蒂安他卖的那种螳螂兽女王的壳，为什么我打不到啊？
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here. Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts. Meet me at the camp, and try not to get shot on approach.
他队友的尸体我怎么没看到？这个洞到底有多大呀？这边还有东西。前方埋了居然还有地雷，难道里面有人？咦，大姐，你在后面，你叫个毛呀！哎呦我一直不知道怎么安静的解除地雷啊，把这个人给引出来了。我掉下来了。我操，还好这个地方不算高啊，没把我摔死。你要卡挂了啊！不过没事，我只要这个拉的距离够远，它瞬间复活。就是不知道这种情况在哪儿复活？难道在前面等着我？怪不得这儿有掠夺者的尸体，那可能那个洞里面是他们的据点。还有我队友呢，我操，他俩啥时候瞬移到后面了？超喜欢那个枪把人化成灰烬的效果，不过直接把人打成骨灰，这有点太残忍了。也不知道他们打劫了多少人才有这么多东西呢。我看到这儿还有很多平民的尸体，不过倒是平民来这里干嘛？难道是被拐过来的？咦，拆一个还不够。哇，他们穿这种垃圾装备也敢来这儿混啊！哎呀，可终于出来了，终于见到阳光了。这里面太暗了，我眼睛都有点酸了。
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. station ain't too far now.
这是近在眼前了，但怎么还有掠夺者啊？
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking? Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
不，
A coherent enough response, I reckon.
哇，你这也太容易
Must
相
be
信人了
true.
吧。
You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
要我刚才如果选了中间那个选项，他会不会打我呀？
Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with, and that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down.
Oh no. How the hell do marauders navigate the caverns?
啊，刚在山洞里遇到那个人是跟他一伙的，不是？有他们看着，为什么会有这么多掠夺者在上面啊？那他们看了个屁！
I owe you for bringing the boss man back to us.
Thank the architect, Bertald's back.
Got a problem? Maybe I can help.
啊，没事，你们把东西给我就行了。没跟过来吗？哎，这算是有名有姓的武器，我也不知道这算什么，算传奇吗？也不是。不过这个游戏里面，像这种有名有姓的武器都是不能改装的，你只能改这种一般货色。
Hell of a job. Nice going.
哇，95，哎，等我点到95，这游戏就快结局了吧 ？Shit， 东西都拿满了，不行，我得回去一趟。又什么东西要拆呢？ 好的，我又回来了。那刚才在城里顺便改了一下枪，把这个等离子2.0的枪给改成这个远程的了。这个用中近距离打应该挺好用的，就是子弹有点少。
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
咦，哥们儿，你这么慷慨，你早说呀！早说，我刚才就找你了。害了，我还花时间解锁，你看这多快啊！我就说嘛，怎么可能花一个95的箱子在这儿？
You look like an idle body, and idlers get ordered. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures. Lance handles the human capital. And Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
Can't imagine the competition.
The best is the best, lady. That's all there is to it.
咦，你们这又不是什么女团，还搞什么门面担当？
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI. You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared. I think you mean we recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
我就希望你们待会儿别给我拖后腿就行。我说的拖后腿，主要是指我怕打到他们。有时候跟这个其他 NPC， 就是临时的 NPC 组队，打到他们，他们就反目成仇来搞你。一不小心把他们搞死的话，连对话都没有。
There you are. Boss man said you'd be up this way. Quick regroup before we shoot up the place?
Wonder if Hiram's home.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger-happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations. Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used, and I like to put her to good use. As so very often as I can. We can tell friend from foe, mind you, but it's probably best not to walk directly in front. You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
Ain't we got more marauders to gut shot?
来，你们上，我在这里掩护你们。每月医药份额超出最大量。这下你不需要买医保了。哎呦！我手上这把雷电对付这种机械的敌人很好用。
Sanitation and cleanup required.
Time to collect your fine bounty.
我也蛮喜欢这个雷电的击杀效果。就这也叫侦察兵，连个狙击都没有。
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
开锁，咱这明明是偷窃啊！这老哥太穷了，连个上路钱都没有。
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on work. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up. Incoming!
Down they go.
out there. Whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
这会在哪儿看到我呢？按这游戏的世界观，这个摄像头应该做得很大才对啊。
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you. Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll...
这门锁着的。他说的应该不是这个。对，这边还有个仓库，算了，等
Hey, elevators to your right. Get
解
ready.
决了，我在后边搜刮东西。
C3's entry through the main doors and...
大哥，你们可来了！怎么进来不开枪？还有近战，你什么鬼啊？啊，其实他们不来也好，我刚才说了，容易误伤。习惯早睡早起，这是好习惯啊。
Don't mess with us. I just earned a fine bonus.
That's the last of them, I think.
Serves you right, dissident.
啊，就这样，这就完了？这里面就这点敌人啊？你们半天都攻不进来？
Enforcing compliance is busy work.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Death, taxes are coming for you. They're my pistols, see?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place. Yes, I believe I do. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful. I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
别给我来这一套。
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
啊，你这让我想到当年用那个 ADSL 宽带了。
The bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
我可以把他们全杀了。
Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night. Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
可以问问那个关于那个老头的事儿。
Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
难道说那老头也不是什么好人？有什么不可告人秘密？
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of
你有任何收到来自地球的广播吗？
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
居然没人对地球有兴趣，你们都忘记你们的根源是来自哪儿吗？
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know? You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet. Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whisper. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Sanjar is not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights. Indeed, the information I gather usually is, or it's not worth my time investment, as you can imagine. Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years. Luckily... Sure, you know what...
OK， 这下这个主线好像又变麻烦了，又是说服双方，就跟那个翡翠谷一样，为什么他老喜欢搞对立呢？这下也不知道该帮谁了，能不能两边都帮了？如果你不终止叛逆派与君王星光工业的无线广播塔就会受到干扰，情报贩子就无法给你提供化学品的确切位置。我就想知道位置搞这么复杂干嘛？不知道2周目能不能方便一点？这游戏不是可以快速通关吗？我想周末提前知道那个位置，直接过去掠过他们。不知道我想这样行不行？琥珀高地的数据来源是叛逆派，背后由格雷厄姆指使，必须要和他谈谈。我敢说，未来看起来一片光明，实际上我不用离开广播室的庇护，就能进行全方位的操作。前几天差点失手，差点就被董事会追踪到我了。我们得把这次尝试牢牢定在失败目录里。全部都该死，那群愚蠢的幼稚鬼，就因为他们彼此之间互相仇恨。哎呀，总之，接下来可能要有的忙了。这个星球的命运就掌握在我的手中了。哎呀，我得先把这个地方给搜刮一下。刚才来的路上好多东西都没有拿走呢。哎，出去了。这是什么呀？这是个对讲机啊！但现在是坏了。我操，又满了！哎呦！这个地方，难道刚才可以从这儿潜入进去？这样的话就省事多了。就是不知道敌人的话，要交给谁解决？我感觉他们靠不住哎。
Only good marauder is a dead or dying one. Slick work in there.
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday stream.
那让我进组的话，得让我当 boss。行，现在把这个现场清理一番吧。等我清理完之后再决定先去做哪个呢？待会儿先回星光湾吧，因为我个人呢还是比较喜欢这个城里的气氛。